In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today we have a new lesson for second secondary grade, first semester, English subject, Unit 6, Listen and Discuss, Grammar, Mega Go 3. Today we will evaluate how green you are. Then we will discuss ways to be environmentally responsible. After that, we will study the use of gerunds and infinitives after verbs. What does go green mean? When I say that I will go green and you should go green, what does it mean? Does it mean that to paint yourself in green? Of course not. Go green means the actions that you do to keep or to save the environment. Is that clear? Actions are done to save the environment. So write some ways a person can go green. What are the ways that a person can go green? Is it by painting trees or by avoiding things that have a bad impact to the environment? So write some ways. Going green is a popular term used to describe the process of changing one's lifestyle for the safety and benefit of the environment. So actions for the sake of the environment. Actions are done to save the environment. People who go green make decisions about their daily lives based on the impact their actions have on global warming, pollution, loss of animal habitats, and other environmental concerns. Now we are going to evaluate how green you are. Listen and choose the actions that you do. You will listen to 8 questions followed by 3 choices, A, B, and C. So you will have the first question and you have 3 choices. Choose A, B, or C. Count how many A, B, or C's in your answers. For example, in these 8 questions you may have 8 A's or 6 A's and 2 B's or 8 B's or 1 C, 1 B, and the rest are A's. I want you to count how many A's in your answers, how many B's in your answers, and how many C's in your answer. Then we will give you the result.
Unit 6, Going Green. Pages 68 and 69. 1. Listen and discuss.
How green are you? 1. What do you do when you finish using your computer for the day?
A. I leave the computer on so that I don't have to wait for it to boot up the next morning.
B. I put the computer in sleep mode.
C. I turn the computer off so it doesn't waste any energy at all.
2. When you go shopping, what kind of bag do you use for your groceries?
A. I put all my groceries into double plastic bags.
B. I put them into brown paper bags.
C. I wouldn't consider using anything but the reusable canvas bags that I bring with me.
3. What kind of fruits and vegetables do you prefer eating?
A. I prefer eating fruits and vegetables that look perfect. I don't mind if pesticides were used to grow them.
B. I prefer to eat organic fruits and vegetables when possible.
C. I prefer to eat organic fruits and vegetables that I've grown myself.
4. What is the source of your drinking water throughout the day?
A. I buy individual bottles of water and drink them throughout the day.
B. I buy one bottle of water and refill the bottle throughout the day.
C. I fill a glass with water from a large reusable bottle throughout the day.
5. Do you recycle your garbage?
A. Recycling takes too much effort. I just throw all of my garbage in the trash can.
B. Sometimes I forget to recycle items, but I intend to get better about it.
C. I put all of my plastic, paper, glass, and metal garbage in recycling bins.
6. What would be your most important consideration when buying a car?
A. I'd be most concerned with having a big, cool-looking car.
B. I'd be most concerned with fuel efficiency.
C. Cars are bad for the environment. I just use public transportation or my feet.
7. How do you set your air conditioner on a hot day?
A. I hate being hot. I turn the air conditioner up until the house almost feels cold.
B. I set the air conditioner at a comfortable temperature during the day and turn it down at night.
C. I set the air conditioner fairly low and dress in light clothing to keep cool.
8. Do you try to conserve water?
A. I never think about water. I love taking long, hot showers.
B. I try to be aware of my water consumption. I take quick showers and turn off the tap while I'm brushing my teeth.
C. I try hard to conserve water. I collect rainwater in a tank and use it for watering my garden.
Scoring. Give yourself 1 point for each A answer. Give yourself 2 points for each B answer. Give yourself 3 points for each C answer. 8 points. You are a very light shade of green. Try to learn more ways of being environmentally responsible. 9 to 16 points. You are medium green. You make a real effort to care for the environment. Challenge yourself to become even greener. 17 to 24 points. You are the deepest green. Your actions make a big difference. Congratulations, and keep up the good work.
So now, after you answered these questions, how many A's do you have? If all of your answers are A, and we will give each A 1 point, so you will get 8 points. So you are a very light shade of green. Try to learn more ways of being environmentally responsible. And if one or more than your answers are B, so you will get from 9 to 16 at least. So you are medium green. If most of your answers between B and C, so you will get from 17 to 24 points. It means that you are the deepest green and your actions make a big difference. Congratulations and keep up the good work. Now, we will have some comprehension questions. Answer the following questions. Answers will vary. I mean, there's no one accurate answer. You may have more than one correct answer. Name 2 ways you can conserve water. Give me 2 ways that you can do to conserve water. Collect rainwater for the use, not leave the water running, and take quick showers. Number 2, what is something green to consider when buying a car? When you buy a car, you have to consider about something. And we say that this is green. When you buy a car, you should concern about fuel efficiency. You should have fuel efficient car. What materials can be recycled? Can we recycle, for example, the sand? Of course not. The wood. What can we recycle? We can recycle plastic, paper, glass, and metal. How can farmers make fruits and vegetables that look perfect? Farmers add something in their farms to make their fruits and vegetables look perfect. What do? They can use pesticides, which is chemicals. What's the worst way to bring home your groceries? What is the worst way to bring home your groceries? To bring them in plastic bags. Now, complete the sentences with these words: conserve, organic, source, consumption, pesticides, air conditioner. It's freezing in here. Why is the sit so high? Why is the what? What can you choose? Air conditioner. Excellent. Air conditioner. Number 2. Half of the average family's energy blank is used for heating and cooling their home. Average family's energy, what? Conserve, organic, source, consumption, pesticides, air conditioner. What's the answer? Consumption. Excellent. Farmers use blank to stop bugs and weeds from killing their crops. They use what? Pesticides. Excellent. Pesticides. 4. Food is produced entirely without chemicals. Is it conserve? Organic food? Is it organic food is produced entirely without chemicals? Of course, organic food. Pollution is the blank of many environmental problems. Pollution is what? Is the source. Is the source of many environmental problems. When the cost of electricity increases, people are more likely to energy. To what? To conserve energy. Now we are going to move to an interesting subject in grammar, which is gerund and infinitive. What is gerund? Gerunds after the verb. Gerunds are the ing form of a verb. They act like nouns and answer the question what? Examples: I recommend turning off the lights when you leave the room. Our class enjoys learning about ways to help the environment. So these are turning off, learning, these are gerunds. We use gerunds after certain verbs such as advice, begin, can't stand, consider, continue, enjoy, finish, go, hate, imagine, intend, keep, like, love, prefer, quit, recommend, start, stop, and suggest. Infinitives after verbs. An infinitive is to plus the base form of the verb. The base form of the verb with to. Like gerunds, infinitives act like nouns and answer the question what. Don't forget to reuse the plastic container. Do they intend to buy a hybrid car? So to reuse, we cannot say reusing. Why? Because we should use the base form. To reused, no, incorrect. To reusable, incorrect. To reuse. To buy, yes. To bought, incorrect. This is not infinitive. After to, the verb after to should be in the base form. We use infinitives after certain verbs such as agree, continue, intend, offer, start, ask, decide, learn, plan, try, attempt, expect, like, prefer, want, begin, forget, love, promise, can't stand, hate, need, and remember. These words with stars can be followed by an object before the infinitive. For example, they want to plan a garden. They want us to plan a garden. So they can be followed by an object before the infinitive. Like want. Want with star. So they can be followed by the object. Now rewrite each sentence using the verb in brackets and a gerund or infinitive. Make any other necessary changes. We're going to set the air conditioner on a timer at night. Use plan. I'll do the first one quickly for you. We plan to set. We are going to set. Are going to means will. We dropped are going to and add plan to. Plan to set. We plan to set the air conditioner on a timer at night. Okay, number 2, try it yourself. I don't really read newspapers. I like reading the news online better. Use prefer. I don't really read newspapers. Say I prefer what? I like reading the news online better. So I prefer what? Reading the newspaper. I prefer reading the news online to reading the newspaper. Here too is not for the infinitive. No, I prefer something to something. I prefer, for example, I prefer American cars to Japanese car. I prefer vegetables to fruits, etc. So prefer here as to here is used with prefer. I prefer reading the news online to reading newspapers. Arya thinks it is a good idea to print on both sides of the paper. Recommend. So Arya what? Recommends what? Think about it. Arya recommends to print. Excellent. Arya recommends or printing. If you say to print or printing, both answers are correct. Area recommends printing on both sides of the paper. I can't believe I left the lights on again. Keep. Think about it. I can't believe I left the lights on again. Yeah, I can't believe what? I can't believe I keep leaving the lights on. I can't believe I keep leaving the lights on. Enjoy. Gardening is one of my favorite activities. So we can replace one of my favorite activities with enjoy. You can say, I enjoy gardening. I enjoy gardening. Number 6. We should continue to find ways to use less energy. Keep. Use keep. We should keep finding ways to use less energy. So this is the end of our today's lesson. Today we evaluated how green you are. We said going green is changing one's lifestyle for the safety and benefit of the environment. Also today we discussed ways to be environmentally responsible. Examples: collect rainwater for use, not leave the water running, take quick showers, and consider fuel efficiency when buying a car. Then we studied using gerunds and infinitives after the verbs. What is gerund and infinitive? We said that gerunds are the ing form of a verb, and infinitive is to plus the base form of a verb. These are the references. Thank you for listening. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.